Hello everyone, it's Jonathan here, founder of Driving Academy, and today we're going to be talking about how to transport exotic cars. So by exotic cars, I mean the fancy stuff, the expensive stuff, stuff like Lamborghinis, Bugattis, and Ferraris, and anything else that you can envision. There's so much out there, right? So when it comes to transporting these things, I don't think that the owners of these things are going to say, hey, let me drive from California to Florida in my Bugatti, right? It's way too many miles, it's not going to get there. They have houses all over the place, and they have to transport their cars to different houses. How does it get there? Or how does it get from the dealership to the house itself, and all that in between stuff? In today's video, we're going to be talking about it. So these cars do not go on normal car carriers, as you can see here. These car carriers, the problems with that is it's all open, it's very raggedy and very shaky. So what happens is they go on what we call enclosed car transport trailers, right? So these trailers from the outside kind of look like a moving trailer. It's a lot of space, but here there's different levels where you can stack cars. And when it comes to the ramp itself, it's a super long ramp, so even the super low cars never scratch on the bottom. It is a kind of scary job to be in because you are going to be transporting super expensive cargo, but it's super important to keep that stuff nice and safe, and that's why the enclosed trailers are there. If you're in an open car carrier trailer like this, you can have things like bird poop flying all over you, right? You can have rocks flying off the highway and making little dings or scratches on the cars itself. When it's enclosed, this is the easiest way to make sure everything stays nice and secure, nice and solid, and nice and clean. So that being said, can you just jump into driving these things? No, you're going to need some experience because of the actual equipment that you're going to be transporting. The cool part about this job is you, as the driver of the truck, actually get to drive these fancy things into the trailer itself. So that means if you ever want to drive a Bugatti, maybe getting into this field should be for you. Now, even though you're going to be just driving it into the trailer and out of the trailer, and maybe you can park someplace and pull it out and do donuts, not recommended, don't try it. But if you wanted to, make sure that there's no marks or nothing, and no evidence is gonna do that for you. But let me kind of talk to you exactly how much somebody can make here. So as you can see here, this is a job posting for a local company who actually transports cars just like this. And in this job post, you can see all the benefits that they have. An average solo driver will make about $90,000 a year. They have all the benefits that you can ask for: medical, dental, vacation days, personal days, and all the good stuff, right? So there definitely is a good amount of money to be made in this industry itself. However, it's not just something you can do right off the bat with no experience, because it is super expensive. If something goes wrong, you're gonna have to replace these cars. Insurance gets super high, so it's a big game to play. It can get very lucrative for you. However, you want to make sure that you cross all your T's and dot all your I's. So how do you get to that level? Well, first thing first, you have to get your CDL license. How do you get your CDL license? There's a two-step process. Step number one, first you're going to have to pass a few written exams to get yourself a CDL permit. Step number two, you're going to have to pass a 2.5-hour long road test to get your actual license. Here at Driving Academy, we can guarantee that you walk away with a license. And how that's going to work is we're going to give you over 100 hours of training plus unlimited tries at the test, which means you're going to keep going for the test until you pass at no extra cost to you. We have payment plans available, so all you need to get started is $500 down, and then we can work at a payment plan for the rest. And the other cool thing is we're open up 7 days a week, so even if you are currently working now, we can work any kind of training schedule around your needs. After you get your license with us, and then it's going to be time to get a job. So the cool thing about coming to our school is that we actually have lifetime job placement. Which means if you tell us, hey John, I want to be driving Bugattis around in the back of my trailer, we're going to tell you exactly what are the next couple of jobs that you should get in order for you to get experience to build up into that field itself. So step one, get your CDL license, which means come to Driving Academy. If you want to find out more information about our programs, give us a call, 908-525-3609, or take a virtual school tour at cdldrivingacademy.com/tour. After you get your CDL license with us, we're here to help you find work. So what we would probably recommend is being a team driver with somebody who's in the car industry, right? So we have different local guys who are in the area who own 1 or 2 trucks, and they're always looking for drivers, and they're willing to train you, right? So the training process is going to look like you're going to be driving along with them. They're going to show you how to load and unload cars itself. which is probably the scariest part of everything. Have you ever seen these car carriers? Think about it. All those cars on the top and the front, you're gonna have to drive that vehicle all the way to the top and not knowing where it's gonna end, right? And make sure you stop at the right part. If you go too far, boom, you're gonna fall right on top of the truck itself. And you're gonna have to do this in the rain, in the snow, in the winter, in the summer, all year round. So it's definitely gonna be fun and exciting for you. It's definitely gonna be very lucrative for you, but you gotta get the skill set. So that's probably the first hurdle that you would have to jump through. There's such a big driver shortage. It's not going to be that bad as long as your driving record is clean and you come to our school, because we have connections in all types of industries. After you get that experience driving normal car carriers, and you can load and unload with no problems with your eyes closed, and you've done that for maybe 2 years or so, then you're ready to go to the big leagues, make some big money, and drive those fancy cars. The only problem with the fancy cars is they're not always as consistent, depending on how the company kind of works, but the pay that you're going to be making is definitely going to be worth it. So if you are interested in learning how to get a CDL license, or you want to go through the step 1 that I explained, which is get your CDL license, give us a call at 908-525-3609, or check out our virtual school tour at cdldrivingacademy.com/tour. Again, cdldrivingacademy.com/tour. Thanks. Have a great day. Hey, thank you so much for watching this video. If you like it, make sure you hit that like button. Also, subscribe to our channel. It's really going to help us out. Click on that button. And if you want to continue yourself on your road to freedom, here's more videos to watch. There's endless amounts. Hopefully we get to see each other one day very soon. Thanks.